Okay, folks, just checking if we are live or not. Give me a few seconds. Okay, and we are live now. Okay, so let's get this started. Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Okay, my mic is clear. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to yet another session of AI Horizons, turning intelligence into impact, powered by Aologic Technologies. I'm Jubin, and I'll be your moderator for today's webinar. In this series, we have explored how AI is redefining enterprise workflows, SQL automation, vector search systems, RAG pipelines, computer vision, and more. But today, we are stepping into a space where AI can create massive citizen scale impact, a space where efficiency, transparency, and timely service directly touch lives of millions. Our topic for today is AI governance, transforming public services for smarter India. India is already a global leader in digital public infrastructure. UPI, Aadhaar, FASTag, DigiLocker, and smart cities are already setting global benchmarks. With AI, we are moving from digital governance to intelligent governance. And to explore what's possible, we have someone who works directly and daily with government bodies on digital transformation. Please join me in welcoming Siddharth, Senior Project Manager for Government Projects at Aologic Technologies. Siddharth has consulted and delivered multiple technology programs with the state departments, municipal corporations, smart city mission bodies, public sector enterprises, infrastructure, and utility departments. Aologic, as you may know, is a government empaneled company, and we have delivered multiple public sector projects over a decade, including IoT deployments, automation systems, mobility platforms, dashboards, and now AI-based governance solutions. Siddharth, it's great to have you with us today.
Yeah, thank you, Jubin. Hi, everyone. Excited to be here. Working with government departments over the years has shown me how AI can make public services faster, more transparent, and much more efficient. From citizen grievance automation to predictive infrastructure planning, AI is helping solve challenges and officers deal with every single day. I'm looking forward to discussing what this transformation looks like in real life.
Awesome. So let's get started, Siddharth. So, for people who are hearing this for the first time, right, what exactly does AI in governance mean?
Yeah, so Jubin, like AI in governance is not about robots taking over the departments or complex futuristic system. It actually very practical. It simply means using AI to make governance operations faster, more accurate, more citizen friendly, and data driven. For example, when a citizen raises complaint, the kind of complaints, their types are different. So there is manual effort there which officers do. So AI can classify it instantly and save their time. There are a lot of circulars released. Government officers has to read all the documents and spend time. So AI can summarize the important action points for the officers. And when a department manages thousands of assets, AI can predict which one will fail next. So AI becomes a kind of digital assistant to those officers, that supporting officers, reducing manual efforts, and helping them make better decisions. It doesn't replace the human element; it basically strengthens it.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for that, Siddharth. So, you have worked closely with public sector teams, right? What are the major challenges AI can help solve right away?
Yeah, great question. Sorry. And honestly, these challenges are very real and very relatable. Here are what we see across departments. Officers are flooded with a lot of appeals, complaints, circulars, field reports, verification requests, which citizen raises, which citizen uh, do. So AI can automate the repetitive stuff for those officers, and approvals and routing often take times. Like in general scenario, we see most of the time we just raise a request to government department, and it takes a lot of dates or weeks, even weeks or even months. So AI can automatically route files, track delays, and escalate issues. Another example is the scatter data. There are a lot of scatter data. Different portals have different data, and there are a lot of Excel sheets, huge amount of citizen public data. So there are MIS tools. So AI bring everything into a unified dashboard. So which also lack of real-time visibility is there for officers, because currently it's human officers submit their reports, some block level officers submit to their district level and district to state. So it's a not real time to the top management or to the ministry, to the governance. So officers have no instant way to see what happening across the world, wards, district or departments. So AI dashboards solve this beautifully. Another is most decisions are made after a problem happens. Yeah, they are not predicting it before. So AI helps departments become proactive. So in a nutshell, AI solve time, visibility, and prioritization of the problem. And those are the biggest bottlenecks in government, public government currently.
Right, right. I mean, India is a very big country, right? I was just
Yes,
looking
yes.
at the numbers and I see the total population around 1.45 billion or around 146 crores. So
Mhm.
when we have such a massive population, definitely a lot of data, a lot of questions would obviously come into the government bodies, and to cater such huge numbers, definitely AI can, help ease out the problems. Great. Moving on, Siddharth, one of the biggest public-facing challenges that we see is citizen service delivery. How AI can improve the experience for citizens?
Yeah, this is where AI makes the most visible impact. Imagine a citizen raises a complaint like street light is not working, or garbage is not collected yet in their area, or water leakage, or something like these complaints. So normally the request goes through the multiple steps: logging, classification, routing, and then response. So AI can automate almost 70% of that, and it identify the issues automatically, assign it to the right department, and predict the urgency or the priority of the complaints, then provide instant status updates and translate everything in local language, because India has multiple languages in multiple regions. So this reduces turnaround time dramatically from several days to a few minutes. And for officers, the workload becomes manageable because AI filters out the noise and highlights what matters.
True, true, very true, Siddharth. Moving on to the next one, right? We hear a lot about predictive governance. So, what does it actually look like in practice?
Yeah, this is probably the most exciting part of the AI in governance. Predictive governance means departments can see problems before they occur. Let me give you some simple examples. AI can predict road congestion based on the historical traffic and the events happening at in different places. It can forecast water demand, so reservoirs are not overloaded uh, based on the season, and it can identify which transformer will fail next. Like in summer, we see generally the transformers or fail, and it take time. So they can predict it before based on the data, based on the user's pattern, and it can alert departments when complaints In a particular ward spike suddenly, this shifts government from reactive to proactive. It gives officers the visibility to act early, plan better, and prevent breakdowns, saving time, money, and inconvenience for citizen.
Great explanation, Siddharth. I think predictive governance is something that we or the citizens are really looking forward to, right?
Yeah.
Moving on to the next section, right? So here, Siddharth, I want some real examples or real projects that you are, working with the government of India, so that you can help us understand how it is actually helping, how AI is actually
Mhm.
helping government in some of the projects that you have done, right?
Yes, yes, definitely, Jubin. So recently, from the last year, we have started working with the National Institute of Health and Family Welfare, NIHFW. So one of their product was Toffee. Toffee was the application. The full form is the Tobacco Free Educational Institutes. It is basically designed to assess whether educational institutions comply with the tobacco-free norms. Each school or college completes its self-assessment process where they upload the photographic evidence and such as signboards, premises. They all are the norms from the government that every school has to put it in their premises on the main gate or different places. And awareness materials, everything should be there in the schools and educational institutes. So with thousands of institutions participating, the volume of images is huge, and the responsibility of verifying these images lies with the district nodal officers. There is one district nodal officer in each district, and there are thousands of schools, thousands of or hundreds of schools in that district, and they have to verify physically. So it is a very challenging and time consuming for those digital district nodal officers. So in short, we say them DNOs. So before AI, DNO had to manually check are these photos are genuine, they are taken inside the school own premises, or they recently taken, like a few schools use the last year pictures for the current year certificate. So this kind of things were happening. Are they aligning, the images are aligning with the step being claimed in the assessment, what assessment is saying, and the image is same, justifying that. Are institutions using the same photo multiple times, like they take one photo and for all the assessment questions they just put upload the same photo. So this kind of things were there. Are some schools copying photo from Google or some stock pictures, so just to upload without taking the actual pictures? So this manual process created three major issues. The time consumption of DNOs to verify those images, it take days or months to complete all the schools. The inconsistent findings, subjective decisions verified by officers, like officer go to school or not, just verify on the file only, on the system only. So it is also inconsistent. And sometimes it is misreporting, like some institutions upload the edited or reused photos. So how AI addresses these issues? The AI identify photos that have been altered using some editing tools, like some Photoshop or AI generated images were there. Tampering of signboards. They just take signboard of other school and put their name into that signboard. So this kind of tampering were there. So AI can detect them. Also, there are norms that is the signboard should have the contact number of the school name. So they just add text using the Photoshop tool or some editing tool. So this kind of images were there. Also, they use the duplicate images, like they pick the pictures from other school, and both schools or tens of schools upload the same pictures. So this kind of problems were there. So the AI check whether the uploaded photo matches the requirement of the step, the assessment step. For example, if the step is no smoking zone board, the system checks it if the board exists in the image. Like they take the image from of the boundary, the school boundary, and the board is there or not. AI check. If the step is about campus premises, like there are a lot of places they took the picture in some metro station and just uploaded it. There are signboard and they just uploaded it, but it should be in the campus premises. So AI check it whether its environment or its background is the school premises or not. And if the step requires some notice, sign, or poster, AI identifies whether the required object exists or not. Also, through the AI, it uses the meta tag, the geolocation. So, like it is from the same premises, the location. So AI also analyze the metadata and the check the photo recently clicked or from the same location or not. So what the impact was the faster verification, like AI helps the DNOs for the verification process. The DNO can verify hundreds of photos in the time. Previously, it took to verify many days. So also it automated the checks, leave little space for manipulation or guesswork. Sometimes they put some using the guess and just verified it. And physical verification is now needed only for the genuinely doubtful cases. Like AI just categorized that this school's assessment pictures are correct. So there is no need to go there. Only if 100 schools are there in their district and 10 uses those morphed images or some Photoshop. So DNO has to visit only those 10 schools. So it saved their time, and AI allows the system to scale the lakhs of institutes. Around 18 lakh institutions are there currently in India. So it is a huge amount of pictures and huge work for the DNOs. So this has transformed Toffee app from manual heavy system into a smart AI driven governance tools. Another I have also done another project it was developed initially for the agriculture ministry for the event participation count system. It was in short it was said at EPCS. So EPCS is used for the major national events like PM Kisan event. Initially it was for agriculture, and later on they just promote this app to use by other ministries. So there are a lot of events like International Yoga Day, PM Kisan events, I already said, cultural activities, and nationwide awareness campaigns. So each event has have hundreds or thousands of locations reporting participant count. Like some International Yoga Day is a single event of the ministry, but it is happening at multiple locations in every block or village to the metro cities. Everywhere it is happening, and the process of this application was the monitoring of the attend like how many participants were there in their location. So the flow was like the ministry creates event. They assign all they create the locations where this event will be happening and assign event managers. So event managers uses a mobile app, which is EPCS mobile app, and they just submit the information, and the counting, they count the participants in the event, and it is manually, they count manually in large gathering and extremely difficult to often and accurate. So some issues faced were crowd keep moving, like people moving, so it is difficult to count all of them if the crowd is of thousands or more. So people stand in clusters, so overlapping makes it impossible to count. Like people are gathering and event managers may overestimate or underestimate. So accurate data is what is not there. So, and also there was no photographic proof of the numbers. So ministries cannot easily cross-check the report. Whatever the event managers filled the participant count of their location, ministries has to accept that. So after AI, in we have developed in initially it was developed in phase one without AI, but then later on in phase two we have developed the AI powered headcount solution. So it basically helps. Like the process was changed. I'm just telling the process. The event manager captures three photos from different angles: the center view, the left side view, and the right side view. This helps the AI model cover the entire crowd while reducing the blind spots. And the AI engine performs. Now the AI comes in. So AI engine perform the head and shoulder detection using different AI models and crowd density segmentation and background separation, duplication filtering across angles. So these models are trained specifically for Indian crowd images currently. Later on, we'll work for the overseas also. And each photo generates a detection count with confidence score. Like there are crowd and it detected 900 people over there, and based on those images and those models, AI models uses, it also give that it is around 80% correct or 90% correct. So ministries know that what the data, actual data. The system intelligently averages and normalizes the data to produce the final estimated participant count. And also they have uploaded the images, so there is already the proof of those count, which is already there in the system. So three reference photos are there for ministries. If somebody want to check, they can pick the picture and count them manually and match whether the numbers are correct or not. And accuracy confidence level is already there. So and location wise analytics, because we also implemented in the location to detect the location the images were taken from the same location, same event location. So what it impacted, it removes the subjectivity and guesswork which earlier event managers were doing. And event managers simply take photos, no manual counting required for them. It saves their time. Every number is backed by visual proof and works seamlessly for India and few international missions. Like Yoga Day is celebrating or uh, outside the India also. So data flow instantly into the central dashboard for decision makers. So in both, like there are a few other apps we have implemented, but for recently we did these in both Toffee and EPCS, which I said. AI becomes the practical enabler of monitoring, compliance, and transparency. And by automating verification and analysis, it reduces field work, field workload, improves their accuracy, the numbers accuracy, and ensures real-time insights at a scale that humanly impossible. And these are strong examples of how AI transforming governance, which we did, and there are a lot of others, not by replacing people, but by empowering them to work smarter and more effectively.
Right, Siddharth, I think very rightly said. In our previous webinar also we have emphasized that, AI is not going to replace humans. It will
Mhm.
emphasize or, support humans so that their work
Mhm.
becomes easy. And these two applications that you shared are perfect examples, right?
Mhm.
Areas where there is a lot of data, how to, make it more understandable while make it more efficiently. So this is where I think AI helps, and great examples that you have implemented with the help of AI logic technologies for Government of India. Looking forward to more such solutions, right?
Yeah, sure.
Great. So let's move on to the next part, right? In India, there are questions that I want to ask, right? What is the best entry point for departments that are wanting to adopt AI?
So just there's a phrase like start small and start practical, which is feasible.
Mm.
So smart, like the best projects which AI officers can start using, like AI Copilot, document summarization automation. Like there are a lot of thousands of or hundreds of pages documents there, gazettes or some. Those documents are there for the government officers to read out, to spend time. So document summarization automation, and they can start using complaint classification and routing. Like India has large number of complaints. The people raises complaints, and they are like lakhs in lakhs or more. So it just start if they start using the AI, they can classify and route the to the correct department to the for those complaints. And simple predictive dashboards they can use. AI can generate automatically using the data from placed at various locations. So using those dashboards, they can take better decisions in better time or in short time. So these offer quick wins usually within 30 to 60 days and help build confidence on them.
Awesome, awesome. So before we wrap up, right, what ensures success in government AI transformations?
From my experience, the most successful projects have the clear objectives. The department knows problem, what problem they are facing and what they want to solve. And if it is clear, then the project will be successful. And other is the small pilot, as I already said, that small start small and practical. So as I referred the examples which we did for Toffee and EPCS, we did it as a pilot first. For Toffee, it was done around 10 districts in Rajasthan, and EPCS was done for a small event of around 17 locations. So it helps it avoid the risk and build internal trust to the government officers. Like if pilot is right, if pilot was successful, then they can implement it to the whole country. Or so also the if officers understand the value, adoption is easy for officers. Clean, accessible data. If data is clean and accessible, then AI generate the AI output is accurate, so they can take better decisions. AI improves with use. It is not a one-time setup, as we already know. We have to train the AI.
Right.
So when these pieces again, AI projects deliver massive value of very little time, in very little time.
Great, great, definitely. And I think with AI, the advantage is that the more we use it, the more it understands and learns from us, right?
Yes, yes.
So definitely, I think we are moving in the right direction. With that, thank you a lot, Siddharth, and thank you everyone for joining us today. So here's the key message for our today's webinar, right? AI isn't just improving governance; it's making it faster, smarter, more transparent, and more citizen-centric. And as AI government empaneled company, AOlogic is already helping departments to deploy AI copilots, predictive dashboards, automated document intelligence, and smart infrastructure systems. If your department wants to explore a structured AI pilot, we definitely like to collaborate. And before you log off, make sure you follow AOlogic Technologies on LinkedIn or YouTube, wherever you are, tuning in for this webinar. We post weekly updates, project insights, webinars, and case studies that help your team stay ahead in the AI and governed tech. So with this said, Jubin signing off. See you in our next AI Horizon session. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.